weren't you in school?
Oh. Could have done lots more here.
Lola is a 1970 romantic comedy drama film directed by Richard Donner that would find a cult following as an odd little film. Charles Bronson stars as Scott Wardman, a 38-year-old American man living in London, England. An author of risque adult novels, Scott has fallen in love with a 16-year-old schoolgirl named Sybil Londonderry, who also goes by Twinkie, or Lola, played by Susan George.
I'm in a muddle as to whether to tell you something or not.
Well, now, if you have something to tell me, I think you ought to do it. What is it?
Well, I have this diary with just everything in it that Mummy keeps getting at.
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
Oh, no.
A diary with everything in it?
Yes, everything.
You mean like what happened Monday?
Oh, crikey, no.
Upon discovering their love affair, Lola's parents, including her mother played by Honor Blackman and her grandfather played by Trevor Howard, are appalled.
I have friends in high places who are investigating you, my man. Tell me, what is the go-to position?
I know your type. Just make sure that you don't get her started on drugs.
She's got a lot more visits to the dentist.
Now, you must see that she gets enough sleep.
If you can manage it.
Getting unwanted attention over their relationship, Scott finds his visa to remain in Britain has expired.
Oh, sorry to trouble you, sir. We've had an inquiry from the Home Office. It appears your visa's out of date, sir. You do realize that under the Aliens Act, this is a serious offence, sir?
It means that you have 24 hours to leave the country.
At Lola's suggestion, the two travel to Scotland to get married. They relocate to New York City, where Scott's parents, played by Paul Ford and Kate Medford, are just as surprised at the age difference between Scott and Lola as everyone else.
I don't believe it. She's only 13 years old.
11.
New York state law forces Lola to enroll in high school, where she casually participates in a demonstration. When Scott tries to drag her out, he inadvertently punches a police officer, landing himself in jail. After being released, he and Lola settle in an apartment where he finds himself fighting writer's block, creeped out by Lola's doll, and irritated with his new young wife.
How was school?
It was all right. I had a stand-up argument. They tried to tell me the British burned Washington.
Well, they did.
No, they didn't. They burned Joan of Arc. Mouse! Mouse, where are you? Mouse! You forgot to feed the cat.
I fed it.
Well, his bowl's empty.
That's because he ate it.
Oh.
Screenwriter and film producer Norman Thaddeus Vane based his script on his brief scandalous marriage to young actress Sarah Caldwell. Caldwell was only 16 while Vane was 38 when the two were married. Despite playing a girl of 16 years old, actress Susan George was actually 19 years old during filming. This movie was released under the title Twinkie, then under the title London Affair. Director Richard Donner called it a wonderful, silly little romantic comedy. However, he said that the producer sold it to American International Pictures, or AIP. AIP brought it over to the United States and recut, re-edited, and redubbed it. They then added 2 scenes and released it under the title Lola, and made it more of a sex thing. Director Richard Donner said that the whole experience made him feel, quote, like shit, end quote. This movie marked the first appearance of actress Jill Ireland in a Charles Bronson film. The two were married in 1968. This movie was filmed in London and New York in 1969, but it wasn't released in the United States until 1971. Lola had a very low theatrical release gross, making only $32,400 by the late spring of 1970. It should be noted, however, that smaller films like this often lack extensive box office records. I found this to be a very strange and quirky movie. The fact that this was directed by Richard Donner, who would direct such movies as Superman and the Lethal Weapon series, is fascinating because it feels so different. It definitely has that late 1960s British Georgie girl type feel to it. If you are a fan of Charles Bronson, Susan George, or just a fan of quirky oddball movies, check out Lola.